Hi everyone, I'm Richard, CEO of altFINS. In this video tutorial, I will highlight how you can use altFINS to analyze stocks in addition to crypto assets. As you've probably heard, tokenization of real-world assets is a fast-growing trend. What that means for traders is that you can trade stocks on crypto exchanges now, including stocks like Intel, Marvell Technologies, QQQ, which is a tech index, Apple, Microsoft, Cisco, and others. And just like with crypto assets, altFINS can help you with analysis of tokenized stocks, identifying trends, support and resistance levels, breakouts, chart and candlestick patterns, and many other signals. Now, the advantage of tokenized stocks is that they trade 24 hours, 7 days a week. Unlike the traditional stock markets that are open on only 7 hours on work days. So a trader can now see how the stock trades even after hours or when the markets are technically closed. When some news, macro news or company specific news breaks, we can see how that affects the stock price. And we don't have to wait for the next day the market to open. Now, I'll mention that this is an expanding area on altFINS platform, and currently there are several hundred tokenized stocks on the platform, but it's growing every week. Now, the quick way to find tokenized stocks on the platform on the screener is to go to categories, preset filters, categories, tokenized stocks. And now you just see those tokenized stocks. All right, and we can check the trend. We can check what the performance has been, charts, and so on. Now, we can also use the preset filters, like find assets that are in an uptrend, strong uptrend, breaking through resistance. But for making that analysis easier, I recommend doing the following. I recommend that you create a watch list for the category of tokenized stocks. Because once you create a watch list, you'll be able to filter the results of those filters that I mentioned much faster. Okay, now to do that, to create a watch list, once you have selected the category of tokenized stocks, you download that with this download button here, and the file is automatically downloaded to your desktop or computer that you're working on. Once you do that, you go to the watch list section, and we're going to add this watch list by importing that. Now first, before we can import that file, we have to make some adjustments to that file. So go ahead and open that file. It's a CSV file that will open in your Excel, most likely. And it looks like this. It's basically all the data that was on the screener when we downloaded the file. Now we eliminate or delete all of this other data, and we just want to leave the symbols there. Even this I'm going to delete. Okay. Now I got these symbols. Now, one other thing that we need to do is copy these. So you highlight the column, Control C, or you can do right click and copy. And then again, right click in the next column and say paste special and paste values. It has to do with formatting of these that prevents our system from importing that list unless we make this one extra step and basically remove the unnecessary formatting. Once I've done that, I save this file, go back to the watch list section. I click on the plus to create a new watch list, tokenized stocks. You can give it any name you want, and select the import watch list from the menu. Upload the CSV file. You can look for it on your desktop, upload the one that you just saved, and will tell you that the assets were recognized and added to your watch list. Once we click on save, the watch list is populated. Now we can go back to the screener and do our analyses. I'll open the new tab on the top and say, first of all, I can just filter all of my data or all of the assets on the platform, because the platform tracks over 2,000 assets, but I just want to look at the tokenized stocks. So now I'm down to about a couple of hundred right now. And I can say, okay, show me all the assets that are breaking through resistance. All right, not many. Stocks have been pulling back lately. All right, but a few that are here, I can say, show me the support and resistance in the chart. And I can see that Microsoft had broken its resistance yesterday. Now it's approaching the next level of resistance, up about 7 or 8%. I have a few others on the list here. I can also select one of the other preset filters that are here to say assets that are, there's probably a lot more that are breaking support. Let's check it out. Okay, so here's the list. That list is a little bit longer, but in any case, it includes Marvel Tech. That's broken. Just yesterday it broke through the support level that previously held, so it's likely to continue that downtrend. Let's check out the trends here. We can see that most of these are in the downtrend on a medium-term basis. Some are in the neutral. Robinhood, interesting. Okay, let's take a look at another preset filter that says all the assets that are in an uptrend. All right, so Apple, Coca-Cola, AbbVie, and Eli Lilly. These are two pharmaceutical companies. JP Morgan Chase. These are all in an uptrend. Let's take a look at the charts here. All right, clearly trading above the 200-day moving average. Apple is approaching its resistance, but it's clearly in an uptrend. Coca-Cola as well. We can look at the performance of these in the last day, week, month, 3 months. What the trends are. Obviously, all of these are in an uptrend. That was the preset filter that we used. No surprise there. And now let's select another one that says approaching support and oversold. All right, there's two of them here, Tesla and Meta, or Facebook. Let's take a look at the charts. Okay, they're both approaching support, right? And they're both oversold when we look at the RSI, which is exactly the filter that we've chosen here, right? So the RSI is under 30 and the price is approaching their support. Now, in theory, usually prices bounce from support levels, especially when they're oversold. Now, that's against the overall trend. The overall trend for both of these is down, more or less. Meta is maybe neutral, right? But this could be an interesting trade, a very brief trade, but a higher risk trade perhaps, assuming that these will bounce from their oversold conditions right now and have a little bit of a relief rally. Now, in addition to all these analytics that you can see and the filters that you can now use, now make sure you have that watch list selected, because if you don't, then you'll see all the other crypto assets in the mix as well, right? But if we just want to analyze these tokenized stocks, then we have to make sure that the watch list is checked as an additional filter. Now we can also run a trade setup and see what the AI thinks is an interesting trade setup for Tesla. What the AI suggests, when I scroll up here to the top, it says that Tesla is in a severe downtrend across all time frames. All right, we knew that. You can see it in strong downtrend across short-term, medium, and long-term basis. And it's currently oversold, suggesting a potential relief rally toward the overhead resistance before a likely bearish continuation. So what it's saying is that it is in a downtrend. It's oversold, so it's likely to bounce up before it continues its downtrend. All right, and then there's further analysis of the support and resistance levels. The momentum currently, based on the RSI, as we mentioned, it's oversold with RSI less than 27, right? And then the suggested trade setup is really one that we would have to wait for. Basically, it says it would go short if the price bounces back to this resistance level of $367. And that's 20% higher from the current level. So that's where AI would suggest placing a short sell position. All right, well, interesting, different, well, very similar to what I had interpreted the data to be. I think in the near term, the price is likely to bounce up. And basically the AI is suggesting that as well. Now there are other sections that you can also use for the tokenized stocks, like the signal summary. Signal summary is basically a quick insight into all of those filters that we have available, the preset filters, also chart patterns, candlestick patterns, and other indicators and signals, and we can again filter this just for tokenized stocks. Okay, once I do that, I can see, all right, across multiple time intervals, hourly, 4-hour, 12-hour, 1 hour, a daily, I can see which ones are bullish or bearish signals here, and select the ones perhaps that I prefer to trade. Okay, assets that are within their all-time high, assets that are making new local high or new local lows, and so on and so forth. Another area where I can apply this watchlist filter is on the signal feed. Once again, I can just see the signal feed for tokenized assets. And then lastly, you can do alerts as well. So I have to reapply my tokenized stocks filter here, but I could say, okay, for Tesla, I want to be alerted when the price reaches 367, and say possible short sell. All right, so I have this alert created, but you can also create alert for this filter itself to be notified either through the platform or via email or the mobile app notification or even a browser app notification. You can create an alert and say oversold support stocks. Be sure to apply it only to your tokenized stocks watch list and save. All right, and you can then monitor the alert notifications. Even here you can apply the tokenized stocks filter further, right? And we can see already the alerts are coming in. You can manage your alert rules under the alerts management section as well. All right, everyone. Well, this completes my tutorial. I hope this is helpful and helping you in identifying some interesting trading and investment opportunities in the tokenized stocks sector as well. Keep in mind that this video is for informational purposes only, not meant to be financial advice, and always do your own research. Thank you and good luck trading.